Prime Minister, what has been the EBRD's impact in transforming the economy of Latvia and the Baltic states more broadly over the last 22 years?
Certainly once we gained independence, in fact, we had to transform our economy from what used to be a common economy into the market economy. And certainly at that time it was very important to have expertise and also financial lending capacity of EBRD and other international financial institutions actually to make this transformation happen. And I must say EBRD is still playing an important role in Latvia, having invested in energy sector, in Latvenergo, which is our biggest energy company, also being a minority shareholder in Citadel Bank. So EBRD's presence is still very much seen in Latvia, and I think we're still benefiting from EBRD's experience.
Latvia was quite heavily affected by the economic crisis. What is the most important lesson learned for you from overcoming the crisis?
First lesson is that you really need to pursue responsible financial and macroeconomic policy and to follow your competitiveness indicators, because that's exactly what was lacking when we ran into crisis. We were overheating the economy, running double-digit inflation, current account deficit at times over 20% of GDP. Having double-digit economic growth and yet not balanced budget, so basically overheating the economy badly. And also, while doing so, we're also not following our competitiveness factors, and actually we're losing competitiveness, which led us to the deep crisis in 2008-2009. So most important lesson about the crisis is actually to make sure that you do not get in such a deep crisis, that you actually follow responsible fiscal macroeconomic policies during the good years, and you follow your competitiveness factors.
Does the EBRD still have a role to play in the Baltics, and why?
As I mentioned, EBRD presence is still there. In fact, we are talking about some new projects where EBRD could be participating in energy sector, in some other sectors. And we also discussed with EBRD a facility for actually supporting the businesses in Baltics and Latvia to expand to the foreign markets, primarily to the CIS market, actually helping both with financing and its expertise. So this is one of the areas we would definitely like to concentrate and see more EBRD involvement there.
What do you see as the major obstacle for transition in Eastern countries outside the EU?
Each country has its own challenges, so there's no one size fits all. And if you look also in the, for example, Eastern European countries inside the EU, they're also very different, as are other countries. There's North, South, and so on. Generally, of course, those are issues of good economic governance and sometimes also issues of the political stability. I think those are the key aspects which needs to be followed through. And of course, if we go outside the narrowly economic questions, those are also questions of the democracy and rule of law, because also in this regard, the situation is very mixed.